watch this entire video for a free breakdown between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Giants tonight, Sunday Night Football, December 20th. We have a live one. Ted Brooks with the Sports Profits, play of the day. The week's closing out. We're sitting at 4-2 for the week. We were undefeated going into that board yesterday on that podcast. We pushed and we went 1-2 on the predictions. But our strongest prediction, and we emphasized it in the video, was Clemson, and they did cover the game handily. So we have the Giants in Cleveland today. Now, very interesting. We're 4-2. We have a streak going. 6 out of 7 winning weeks. We close this week out at 7 out of 8 winning weeks. I'm putting my balls on the line here, and what I'm doing is very simple. I'm giving you 2 moves. So I can play it easy. I can give you 1 move and guarantee ourselves a winning week, whether we win or lose. Giving you 2 moves. If they both lose, we split for the week, and it's not a winning week, and we break our streak, and it's a risky move, but we're going to do it because we're pretty confident in what we have here. The Giants have been a surprise this year without their star running back, SAQUON Barkley. 5-8 record. They're in a spot to win the division. It's currently led by the Washington football team. They've won their last 4 games in a row. Very interesting stuff there. The Giants have their hands full tonight. Daniel Jones still isn't playing. Colt McCoy's backing them up. Let's see if Colt McCoy can win again like he beat the Seahawks last week, 17-14. It was actually 2 weeks ago. But let's see if he has a second upset in the works. But there's some things about that game that I'm going to talk about in a second. He didn't play horribly, but he didn't do much. He threw 1 touchdown to a running back. He didn't have to do much because that Giants defense shut down Russell Wilson, really tarnishing his hopes for that MVP award. They have lost a couple starters since, such as Fackrell, potential all-pro cornerback, Bradbury. So just a lot of things we got to look at here. The D-line is stout and strong. Dexter Lawrence, Leonard Williams, Blake Martinez having an outstanding year at the linebacker position. So that defense is looking very strong. They're going to need the help. They're going to need the defensive help because this Browns offense is powerful. Let me give you some numbers. Second best in the NFL in averaging in yards per carry, led by Nick Chubb, who has been on a tear this year since coming back from an injured reserve list. Very interesting. You know, he started off the year non-existent, injured reserve, comes in, and is just really doing what he has to do. Mayfield's been playing amazing football. He's accounted for 10 touchdowns in his last 3 games. The Giants' backfield is one of the best, 6th lowest in yards per pass completion as far as giving up, and we think that they're going to have some trouble without their best defensive back, Bradbury, there. So, listen, Baker's going to be without Joku. He's going to be without Hooper, very solid, reliable tight ends. Higgins and Peoples-Jones are going to be having to come into their own and going to have to really be the weapons that it's going to take to beat up on this defense. The Browns are ranked 8th in sacks. The Giants are 29th in sacks giving up, which is not very good. They give up a lot of sacks. Colt McCoy is going to be under duress all game. Myles Garrett, ex-Giant Olivier Vernon, we don't think he's talented enough to put up 16, 17 points against this Giants defense or against this Cleveland Browns defense. He's not what it takes. We just don't think he is. Now, the defense is good enough. The Giants defense is good enough, we think, to curb Chubb and Kareem Hunt and really lower that offensive production. The public is on the Giants right now. Jones is going to be declared out soon. That might move things a little bit. But we're looking for a low-scoring Browns win, something like 27-16 maybe. So I want you to get the Browns all the way to -5.5. Listen, if anyone wants to complain about buying these points, you can stop watching these videos straight up. Buy it, 5.5, and go under 45. Buy what you have to on there too. Under 45, Browns -5.5. Those are the 2 predictions. So we're going to end up 2 ways. We can end, or 3 ways. We can end up 6-2 for the week. We can end up 5-3 for the week, or we can end up 4-4 for the week. Either way, we're still working hard to bring you guys these predictions, even on vacation.